Okay, y'all, so it's passing showers, and I'm trying to get this video done because I want to do it outside. And, it's poured out. Oh, yeah. And I'm getting wet. And it's raining on my pillow. Oh, shit. Whoa. Pause. I had to grab my shit. Grab my shit. Grab my weed, grab my shit. You know what's going on without the blunt. And I had to get the fuck up out the rain. The shit already sliding back a little bit. But anyway, so let's get back to... Hopefully y'all can hear me over the rain. So let's get back to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Let's see if I could get this umbrella somehow to... Lord, hold on. Let's just give it to this disrespectful ass rain. Such a fucking hate. My face is breaking out. Don't tell me shit don't come in tubes. Don't tell me shit don't come in tubes. Like that. Hey? Motherfucking babies come in tubes. And then they come in threes. Oh Lord, the mercy bless some mothers. It ain't easy. It ain't easy. It ain't honest. But it pays bills. God's gift. Ganja? It's God's gift. I was trying not to be smoking on here because I need y'all to like, share, subscribe, support. Please. I need some supporters. I am in need of support system. Anyways, like, share, and subscribe. Help me out. So let's get to this episode 3 of Real Housewives of Atlanta. It seems to me that Ro does not like his wife. He does not respect her. If you say misogyny, narcissist, and he is every type of abusive except for physical. Let me tell you, he is verbally abusive. He is spiritually abusive. He is financially abusive. He uses Drew's oldest kid as some type of collateral damage type of insurance policy that Drew wouldn't want to leave because somebody then put it into her head that being a single mother, obviously it's harder to get a man, at least a decent good man, because what you got is a piece of a man, it's a shell of a man. Because let me tell you about Ralph. Ralph uses that child. He's right for one thing. You're not the first step parent to take care of a child. Is that child special needs? Did you have to give up your job to take care of that child? Like, why are you acting like it's such a motherfucking badge of honor to have to read a book to raise a stepchild? What makes you think you're the first nigga, bro? I'm gonna try to keep it clean. So, you using her child against her, it's just so manipulative because, for one, you don't even treat his mother right, like, as you should. So, why do you keep acting as if just because you're not treating the son and the mom like his dad treats him, which is basically ignoring him and not doing anything for him? Why do you think you deserve to rub that in her face? Like, you're not a good, I don't know what you do for them parent-wise, but you can't be a good step-parent if you don't treat their mother right. Any child. You don't think that boy see his mom feeling some type of way when you're gone for 3 days to Tampa, or when she has to cry, you see her crying on the TV because you just walked out on her and like basically told her feelings don't matter? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, boy? What is the matter with you, son? You so wrong that everybody at that table getting on your ass because you did wrong. Like, you can't even sit up there and handle a room full of people, but you can handle Drew so reckless. And that's one thing I don't like and respect about men, is the fact that they'll handle a woman any kind of way, handle her wrong. But to another man or to another group of women who can see past their bullshit, they can't even much stick up for themselves. They sitting there looking pitiful. And I felt so bad for Drew, but I'm jumping the gun per motherfucking usual. So let's rewind. Okay, so it started where it pretty much left off at the dinner, where the Sheree's friend or assistant told Drew that she wouldn't believe much about what this assistant who spread the rumors would say, because he said that Ralph was gay, trying to basically call him an unreliable source. So when they came back, they were talking about it somewhere, I can't remember where, was not important, but they were talking about it and how she felt a little played that Sheree would come at her like that in front of everybody with some unreliable source. And so she was saying how she would be ready for Sheree. And some kind of way, Ralph talked her into going to a therapist. And it seems like it's a therapist of his type of choosing, because if I felt bad for Drew. Like, I feel bad for Drew because I don't know what the fuck. I don't want to jump ahead, but it doesn't seem like she needs to get away from the church, because let's be honest, the church, they will have you worshiping a man and forgetting to worship your damn self and your kids. Let's be honest. Let's be motherfucking honest. Like, I don't know how much money Ralph making, but it can't be enough to have me feeling the way you got me feeling behind Drew. And like the way she be looking, like, you're so disrespectful. So disrespectful. But anyway, so she has like a moment where she realized that, like, maybe she thinks she should listen more to Ralph. I don't know what happened in the therapy session. I kind of zoned out, but some kind of way they got them into where they don't talk negative to each other, I guess, for 30 days and see how they come out. I don't know. I think that was what they said. I don't know. Don't give a fuck. Because I don't think they need to be married. Point blank period. He don't even talk about his two kids. He stay talking about how he's a step parent to her oldest son, who isn't his biological child. Why? Why? How much of a parent are you to those kids that you biologically have? Wreck-It Ralph? Raggedy Ralph? Ratchet Ralph? Why? You see, let's talk about manipulation. Let's talk about how these men know what type of woman to pick. You notice how at that table Ralph couldn't, and I'm jumping ahead, but then you know at that table that Ralph couldn't handle Kenya, he couldn't handle Marlo, he couldn't handle Candy, he couldn't handle Sheree, he couldn't handle Sonya. The only person he could handle and had on his side was Drew. Let's talk about how these men purposely pick those type of women. Purposely. I have a cousin who purposely picked he's married into the family, but he purposely picked my blood cousin because he knew she was the type, and they've been together since she was a teenager, 15 maybe, 14, 15 maybe. She wound up having a baby for him at 16 or so, something like that. She's all he knows. He's all she knows. But he knows what he want to know. And, you know, he couldn't have had no female like me because he know he couldn't, like, because he know I'd been cut off his dick a long time ago. Or burnt his ass up or something, scarred him. We definitely wouldn't have been married, and we definitely wouldn't have been having so many kids. But he knew who to pick. He knew not to pick me. And you could call it color, you could call it ignorance level, you could call it whatever you want. But I bet you one thing, my husband ain't never brought no outside child to me. And will never. Baby, if I've known my husband know since the day he met me, I need to be the only thing he knows since. Couldn't be me. But dudes know what kind of person, what kind of woman to pick. And that's abusive, because it's like you preying upon a weaker woman. Like I just told somebody in the comments, like, when men go after young women, teenage women, young 20-year-olds, women whose minds haven't fully developed and shit like that, that's abuse, because you haven't yet given her I was about to say authority, but you haven't let her figure out her own way of life. How you gonna come in and just, like, basically you gonna tell her how it should go and everything? That's grooming. Let's be honest, that is grooming. But when I went through it, even though it only took me 2 years, we weren't together daily until after I had right before I had my baby. So we were only living together for about maybe 4 to 5 months. Could have been 6 months max, but I'm gonna say 6 months max. And after I had my baby, it took me not even 2 months because he did not once wake up with that baby. He didn't. He came home one night and my baby was asleep, and he, I guess, had energy, so he picked up my baby and was trying to wake him up. My baby did not wake up at all because he had just fell asleep. And I'm tired and everything. I need to take a bath, and I've been waiting for him to go to sleep, but I was waiting for him to get home, and because I didn't want to just leave the baby like in the bed by himself. And so he gets home and he's playing with my baby like a ball, like a football, like trying to wake him up. I'm like, don't do him that. 2 months. My baby wasn't even a full 2 months because I left him was 2 months, which was like a day after. But I left on like his 2 month birthday. No, matter of fact, I left before his 2 month birthday because when I had to do his 2 month appointment, his dad had to take me to that appointment because I either had to work or I had my other appointment. I don't know, but I couldn't get him. I didn't have a way to get him there, and so I asked him to do it. So he did it, and so he was like playing with my baby like a football, and then he just like, oh, this baby boring, and he just like tossed my baby on the bed like 2 months. Like my baby wasn't holding his head by himself or nothing. My baby was still asleep. He didn't even much know that he was being manhandled by a big ass 500-pound burly ass nigga, which was his dad. But he was acting like he was a fuck, like just, and then he just tossed my baby on the bed like and like oh, this baby boring. Didn't turn on the TV and just watch TV. And I put my baby in the crib and I went and took my bath and stuff, and he came in there asking me about if I wanted to eat and stuff, and I came out. By the time I came out, the baby was woke, so I had to do another double shift, which I was easily feeding him, and he was going back to sleep at that time. But it was the fact that it was already 2 o'clock in the morning, and I was already tired, so it was just like I was so stressed. And so like, if not the next day, the day after that, I had called my mom. I hadn't started packing myself. I called my mom and I was like, "Mama, come get me. I'm ready to come home." And my mom and my sister, big old pregnant, about to have her baby, 8.5 months pregnant, if not 9 months. We packed my shit up and we got the fuck out. I was like, I'm done. Like, you're not about to sit up here and try to play me, like, act like I asked for this life. And I'm sitting up here, 18 years old, trying to be a motherfucking housewife to a nigga that don't even much want to help me with the child that he impregnated me with. You can play like, and I haven't played that type of game since. Like, you're not about to sit up here and run that bullshit on me. I'll be a fool if I fell for it twice. And I was 18 at that age. But like I said, these men know who to pick. So let me get back on topic and stop talking about my motherfucking self. So, Candy and Todd, I don't care for nothing. I've been tired of them for like 4 seasons now. Same thing over and over. It's the OLG business. Mama Joyce don't like Todd. Todd feeling inadequate to Candy. Candy is the nigga. Candy is the man in the relationship, and we just don't. I understand what Candy been through life, and she got tired of being played and shit, being side pieces and shit like that, and all that shit. So I can understand her boss moves, but I don't respect it because she moved differently towards women than she do towards men, specifically hers. Let's be honest. She always in everybody else's business, but Todd paying for an unfurnished condo apartment in another state. Which means you probably paying for it. Let me find out if I've been stealing from Candy. Let me find out. Candy always in everybody else's business, but she can't stay in hers. How you got time to film a sex scene, but you ain't got time to fuck Ty? You better fuck him for somebody else. Because I'm tired of you. Tired of you. So, who throwing it? And then let me tell you, Candy, you with them dumb wild ass sex kitten fucking dungeoness coming to people's doors in broad daylight in motherfucking dominatrix outfits and whips and chains and pasties over their nipples with vibrating panties. I'm on Kenya's side. Bitch, you too old to be sending people freak nasty shit like that. Be up for everybody to motherfucking see. And you keep talking about you a freak and all that shit. And you sign NDAs. And you want me to swear to God that you don't do none of that shit that Portia possibly said. Not nothing. Not one of them. You got vibrating panties on deck for 20 fucking people, bitch. You want me to believe you might not, allegedly, because I ain't trying to get in trouble. You might not have a pill on deck for people if they want to take it. Could that possibly be what she was talking about, what Portia and Phaedra was talking about? Because Bitch, I'm not fucking with you, Candy. I can't. I'm with Kenya. Don't be sending people in dominatrix outfits to my damn house to give me no vibrating ass panties. Who gonna control the remote? Who got control over this remote? You want me to put something on my body? Who's going to control the remote? Why you can't just invite people? Why the woman couldn't have like body paint on and she opened her robe and she like flap her titties in some kind of way? It said come to wherever y'all went. Some shit like why Candy you gotta always why you Candy you like women more than you like men. I'm convinced. I'm convinced because you like to put your hands on a woman's body. You like to have control over a woman's body. So I could believe you will try to fuck up allegedly try to fuck up somebody and go wild with a woman. I do. Don't care what nobody say. Allegedly. But so she invited everybody with vibrating panties to go to the trip, and I can't remember what the trip, New York, to go see Ty's apartment and have fun. Like, girl, please. Anyways, I like Sonya and her husband. I think Sonya is cute. I think she's fun and bubbly, and you know, I'm not trying to put words on nobody. I don't know if she said her son was autistic or if she's just extra energized. You know, sometimes only kids are like that, but and she's getting older, so her energy level is not, because mine is not. She ain't compared to my 3-year-old. So I think, you know, I could relate to Sonya because when I go out with women, like, bitch, I like to have fun. We're gonna have messy fun if we agree to that, or if that's what it is at the beginning, which I don't really care for that shit like that. Because when bitches time to be serious and shit, I'm trying to have grown women. I'm trying to leave children at the house. I'm trying to come out and have drinks and shit with grown women. All that cattiness, all that childness, all that having no, like, breakup fights or arguments and all that shit. I want to leave that shit at the house. All that playful, like, bitch, I want to be grown. I want to put on heels, I want to put on makeup, I want to put on a pretty ass outfit, and I want to go be grown. I don't want to play children's games. I don't want to play children's games. So I feel Sonya, bitch. Let's go have fun. I finally got somebody to watch Deuce, and bitch, bitch, I got somebody to watch Deuce. So can we please go have fun, bitch? I ain't got time to be sitting around here talking about bullshit, about cheating ass husbands and all that shit. Let's leave that shit back in Atlanta, and let's go have fun. So I'll be with all y'all that shit. Next scene, well, I'm jumping around, but Marlo invited Kenya and Sheree to her house, I believe. I don't know what it. Oh my god, I don't know what it is. Kenya and Sheree came to for Marlo. It was a lot though. I believe I can't remember what she was building, but I think it's in the house. And so they were starting shades and stuff. And I like Kenya and I like Marlo and I like Sheree. I really like them together. I like them, period. I like them separate too, but they all kind of the same. But you know, they tough broads because you have to be. Both of them didn't have good relationships with their mama, so I don't know about Sheree did, but Kenya and Marlo didn't. And so you know, they have a lot of shit in common. Also, like Nene, they had a lot of shit in common. So, and that's probably why they bumped heads a lot too, because everybody want to be the HBIC. Somebody got to step back. So they were talking like slick shit to each other, and they were saying like, Marlo, you always talking about money and fab, but you bring us to a ground, a level ground at that, with ditches and shit. So basically saying that Sheree was saying that, you know, even hers was done and had nicer stuff than that. And so I know she was saying that about Ty's thing, but she was saying, well, they were saying about hers was a hole in the ground when she was first trying to build Chateau Sheree. But I mean, so was Kenya's. That's how it starts. It starts with no progress. You gotta see the vision, and you gotta make it happen. It takes mulatto, baby. But you know, like I said, it's something about people. Females, they I like to see females come together, and it seems like it'd be so hard for them, but when they let down their guard, let down their wall, stop throwing shade and shit, and try to listen to understand, not just listen to respond. Like, I think females will get so much farther, especially when a nigga ain't involved, a man's not involved, kids not involved. Because, you know, women get hostile behind their kids. Me too. Like, bitch, I be want my kids to come first too, but I understand all kids come first equally. If my nieces and nephews come with me, bitch, they all get treated equally. Like, I'm not getting them nothing no different. If my kids get 2 things, they get 2 things. My kids not getting 2 things and them get 1. Like, kids get treated equally. So When women come, that's why I think it's so important for women to get together without kids, without spouses, and to try not to talk about it, just to have fun. Like, if you talk about it just like in simple talking, yeah. But if you talk about it as in like, oh, well, I heard you say this about my, like, all that messy shit, no. Women need to stick with each other, stick together. Like, we raising these kids, we are the community, these men not. And these men come in and they fucking destroy. They destroy. And so I just like yes, I think female unity is, especially black female unity, is so important. So I like to see it happen. And so when they leave, I think they try to come together. And I see Kenya trying to like Marlo, and I see Marlo trying to like Kenya, but it's just something about them. They're just gonna butt heads. They're just gonna butt heads. It's only episode 3, so we're gonna see what they do. But so then they get on their plane to go. So then they get, let me read this. So then they get on their plane to go to New York, and that's when Candy said, yeah, so y'all can see how Todd apartment, and we're gonna go eat or some shit like that. So they get to Todd's apartment. Todd's apartment is unfurnished. They don't have shit. The girl's talking shit. You got a nice little walk up to the deck on the roof or whatever, but it looked like an empty bachelor pad. But that's all you need for like a party. You need an empty space for a party. All you need is empty space. Candy, you got your eyes on everybody else's marriage. You got your eyes on everybody else's marriage, bitch. Keep your eyes focused on Todd, little short ass. Keep your eyes focused on your own husband, bitch, because your husband has a whole motherfucking unfurnished apartment, bitch. You don't know if he got rental stage furniture. You don't know if he let somebody use it and now they moved out because they knew you was scheduled to come. Like, why he can't let Kayla see that? I don't. Why Kayla can't stay there? Wouldn't that make sense if you let Kayla stay there? Why you just trying to let your daughter get in on home, get in how she live in this fucked up ass world? And like you been there for her. You came around, they didn't like you, really ain't did shit for the girl. So why you can't let her have that apartment? Or like, damn, bro, y'all, something about black men, especially you short motherfuckers, is fucked up. It's fucked up. That's cool how you do your own fucking daughter, but if you living in a mansion with all expensive paid via your motherfucking wife, Todd, Smurf, you all expensive paid with your motherfucking wife, but your daughter out here getting it how she live. But that's okay. God will have the last word. And Candy letting you do it. She and everybody else's motherfucking marriage. Anyways, let me stop cussing. So they had the thing, and they had the dinner after they viewed Todd's little no furniture in his apartment. And baby, let me tell you about something about unity, something about the essence. And I love the way Drew sat back and she let Kenya and she let Marlo and Candy jump in and Sheree, and she let and Sonya, and she let them handle the fuck out of Ratchet Ralph. Out of Raggedy Ralph. Out of Ratchet Ralph. They handle up on his ass, and that's how you do it. See, that's why men don't like for women to be together, because when they stick together, you start seeing how fucked up and flawed that nigga is. And for Kenya to point it out, now I'm not feeling this, because the same way he's talking to you is the same way Marc used to talk to me. And they played them flashbacks, and that shit hurt me to see. Ooh. For Drew realizing in that moment that these women got my back. They might talk shit and shit, but they got my back, and maybe I am sleeping with the motherfucking enemy. And Drew, you are sleeping with the enemy, because he does. I can't say he don't love you, but he damn sure don't motherfucking like you. He damn sure don't like you, bitch. I can't say he don't love you, but he does not like you. He does not respect you. He does not care about your motherfucking feelings above his. I can't stand no man. How you gonna lead a family? How you gonna lead a child that ain't yours? How you gonna ask a woman to bow down and be behind your raggedy behind your raggedy ass leadership? If you can't even much be a real man, you can't even tell the honest God truth where you be at. You can't even much look me in my eyes and tell me you won't hurt nor deceive me. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you write a motherfucking book about, excuse me, how dare you write a book about being a stepdad and you disrespecting his mama on TV like that? You embarrassed the hell out of her. You embarrassed me, because I heard it for that girl. For her to have realized on national television that she was sleeping with the motherfucking enemy, and she ain't even know. That girl just realized that she was sleeping with the enemy for 14 plus years and she didn't even know it. That shit hurts. When she realized that shit. That shit. Ralph, bitch, you have divorced papers. It ain't divorce. Bitch, you have divorced. Bitch. I want it all. I want it all for the years of embarrassment. I want it all for the philandering, for the cheating, for the disrespect, for the public disrespect, for the private disrespect, for the tears, for the mutiny, for the motherfucking. Oh, bitch. I want it all. Bitch, I will have your head. See, this is when women get married like this, let's stop saying that women just used to take the disrespect and shit from their husbands back in the day because they had to. Let's not forget the women who used to take them skillets to their motherfucking scalp and peel that shit the fuck back. Let's not forget the moms and the wives who used to know how to take that motherfucking shotgun and shoot that motherfucking nigga, not to kill him, but to hurt his ass, to let him know, don't ever put your hands on me, don't ever disrespect me, don't ever talk to me like you motherfucking crazy. I done heard stories about women getting talked so crazy and you know went upside the nigga top. He done lost a finger. He done lost the body part or some shit. Or he can't move something that's the way he used to. The pots, the skillets, the hot grease, the grits, the hot water, the bleaching of their house. I mean, left eye Lisa Lopez burned down the whole motherfucking house just trying to burn down a tub of clothes. Let's not forget that shit. Women have not just been sitting around taking the bullshit from me. And please stop just saying that shit because, bitch, had I been a married woman and a nigga put his hands on me, talk to me just very disrespectfully in front of the public to see, all behind closed doors, really use my child against me from like and all that shit the ratchet Ralph do. Bitch, you been in the midst of a limb, talking about that leg between them legs. I've been to cut off some fingers. You don't have no digits. Bitch, you been lost a fucking foot. Bitch, you been to ate some rat poison. Let's not talk about the poisons. Bitch, I know of several: oleander, arsenic. Let me not start naming poisons. I don't know about poisons. I've heard of several shit pies. Let's talk about men woke up days later in the hospital talking about I don't know what happened. We was fussing and the next thing you know, I saw stars and now I woke up here. That's all I got to say on it. This episode, even though I was all on somebody's page arguing with women's filming, talking about how, and I'm gonna do a video on that talking about how older men like younger women, and the statistics, almost 278, if not more, comments. Almost every woman have a story to tell, such as myself, about how older man, how they thought it was cute then, but an older man realized that an older man was just there to take advantage of them. So I'm gonna come with it's just another Manic Monday today. I went out last night. I found me a new little boo. Hopefully, that's not even much. I'm not even gonna say hopefully. Like I at least could use a text buddy. He cute too, and that's all I'm dipping. So it's Manic Monday, baby, and I'm gonna get these videos out. Yes. So that was my review on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, episode 3. Let's see. Tonight, Basketball Wives come on. Be ready for a video for that, and I'm gonna get that out tonight. Period. Manic Monday. We doing 3 videos or more. Let's go. And I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Let's get it. Deuces.